Listen, guys, hey. Has Ralph Pittman from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Drew Sidora's husband, did he have an aha moment? Is he being awakened by watching himself on TV and realizing that, hey, I do gaslight my wife. Hey, I do slip out of my mouth and say the craziest things, which is so disrespectful to my wife or maybe a strange wife. I mean, because it seems like so far, even though we heard, we know in present day that they both filed for divorce, but it seems like the beginning of this season has been their best season yet. They seem to be really getting along. So it's shocking to know that these two have filed for divorce. But maybe he's going to recover this thing. Seems like, Ralph might have, had an aha moment. Let's get into this. Listen, guys, when Drew and Ralph Pittman went to BravoCon last year, the ladies was clowning Ralph, okay, saying, "Oh, you're gonna gaslight me?" Okay, so he's well aware of what his image is looking like or coming across on the TV. So much so, with this recent episode from yesterday, he did a little Instagram. He watched himself and he realized, you know what? I need time out. I messed up. Let's share this, and then we're going to talk about our thoughts on the situation. So hold on. Let's look at Ralph. Hope you're going to be able to hear this.
Let me see how I'm looking on here.
This was amazing. Oh, I gotta bring the kids back. JoJo, he could definitely be doing this. Yeah. Now that I'm adding music on my plate, how do you feel about me going from being with the kids 100%, being a true housewife, back to my career?
That was always the plan from the beginning. Be like Ike and Tina.
Yo! Why would you say that, son? Yo, it's Jay-Z and Beyonce. You never use the word Ike. Matter of fact, people don't even name their kids Ike no more because of Ike. Yo, you messed up, son. You messed up, and I'm mad at you. Matter of fact, go to timeout.
You know what? I think it's funny. He has a sense of humor. He's making fun of himself. And listen, marriages are challenging, right? And I think it is even more of a challenge to have your marriage play out in front of millions of people. So again, he made light of himself. He knew he messed up. I'm just hoping and praying that, Ralph will actually make a change and not just a joke on his social media. Now, he let me, in all the TV husbands, dads, whatever, they all seem to get themselves into trouble every now and then. So, Ralph is not the only one. He's not the first, and he won't be the last. Now, here's, sometimes Todd don't even know what to say out his mouth either, joking or not. They have to realize they're on a platform where they're going to be judged. But I thought this was a pretty nice video for all the guys from the Real Housewives of Atlanta getting together, working out. So let's check this out real quick.
I'm over at Lifetime right now. We about to get it in. Yo, we got the men in black over here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Ross put this workout together. It's crazy. It's crazy. Dude, Ty right here, he about to turn 50, so he got that old man strength. I don't know how he lifting the weight he lifting right now. But that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Once you hit 50, right? What happens?
You 49, so I don't know what happens when you hit 50. 315.
Hey, for real. Hey, we about to get it in here today, man. Let's go.
Lift that weight. The wifey ain't gave me nothing in a minute.
Look at those guns. Show the guns real quick for him. Hey, we about to chronicle this thing. Let's have some fun, y'all. All right.
You know what? It's nice to see the guys getting along. And I think the guys always seem to get along better than the ladies sometimes, because guys, you know, they let a lot of stuff go. And maybe us females, we need to, you know, try to adopt that spirit of, you know what, let's let this thing go and just have fun. So it's nice to see Ralph in a different light. And I think sometimes, you know, when you're in a situation, you're modeling your behavior off of previous things you have seen. I wonder what Ralph's parents are like. And I also wonder, you know, if his parents are married and how long they have been married. And, you know, those details kind of matter, because you learn how to be in a relationship from seeing some of your first relationships, and some of the first relationships you see are with your parents. So, Ralph, I'm really hoping that, you know, it wasn't just you making a joke. It was you truly realizing how you come across on the screen, how you look, and how you should try to, you know, and listen, let me say this too. I know it ain't easy to think quick on your feet, because once they catch it on film, you're done. If they are you a producer of these reality TV shows and someone slips up and says something and it's golden for you, you're going to use the footage. Even if the person's like, oh my God, I wish I never said that. They can go to production and say, please cut that out. And production will probably really want to use it even more, knowing that you wanted it cut out. So let me know in the chat, guys, how you feeling about Ralph? Do you think that him and Drew can turn this thing around and perhaps save their marriage and stay together? Or do you think that Ralph is Ralph and he's always going to be Ralph and there's no saving this relationship? They have children together. They have built a life together. I'm of the mindset that there's going to be rocky roads in relationships. And sometimes, you know, I have this conversation with y'all and then y'all be like, Diva, like, don't get me confused here. I really feel like, of course, if you are in a situation where you are being abused, where there's no communication, where things just can't simply be worked out, then you know what, go ahead. You got to get a divorce. What are you going to do? But if you ask anybody that's been in a relationship, a marriage, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, those that are fortunate enough to be together 50 years, they're going to let you know there are times where you really love your spouse. There's times when you can't stand your spouse. There's times when you want to throw in the towel. And there's times where you are so incredibly happy that you did not throw in the towel, that y'all hung out and stuck together, okay? So the vows go for better or for worse. And listen, I am never, ever, ever, ever saying stay in a situation where you are being mentally or physically harmed. That is crazy. But I'm talking about sometimes nowadays, people bow out of their marriages for the simplest things. And then they find out in hindsight when it's too late that, oh, I was complaining about this, and what's out here is a whole hot mess. So I'm just saying, honor your vows whenever possible. Figure things out together, go to counseling, and then if all of that just fails, then you know what? Hey, do what you got to do. Throw in the towel. So listen, to Ralph Pittman, I hope you really learned a lesson. I hope that, you know, you watching yourself back on TV. You didn't just do this Instagram to be, you know, joking and laughing. I hope you did it knowing that, you know what, and kind of telling everybody in an indirect way, I messed up. I say some messed up things sometimes. You get the concept of what I was trying to say, but I'm acknowledging it, and I'm going to try to treat my wife better. Even if she becomes an ex-wife, it is still the mother of 2 of your children. So, you know, do better by her and treat her better. So listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Let me know what you think about Ralph, okay? Is it a joke, or is he a changed man? Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you on the next video. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.